When I was 22 years old, this was me. I was a fat, lazy, overweight blob just sliding by in life. I had no motivation to work hard or excel in anything. My social life and my dating life were both absolute jokes, and it was all because of my low testosterone levels. The reason this was so sad is that my testosterone should have been higher than ever at this point in my life, because eventually testosterone starts to naturally decline with age. And ever since then, I've dialed in my habits to improve my health, build muscle, lose fat, boost my social confidence, and improve my dating life. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 habits that ignite testosterone levels that help me get to this point. If you're new here, my name's Ben Richardson. I'm a personal trainer, a certified nutrition coach, and a chemical engineer. For years, I suffered from poor health and low testosterone levels from being fat, lazy, and overweight. And it wasn't until I went through a pretty nasty breakup in college that I finally started to get a grip on my life. So I'm here to share what I've learned along the way with other men so that they can improve their health and increase testosterone naturally just like I did. And I do post videos just like this one every single week, so make sure you go ahead and subscribe so that you're not missing out. Okay, before we dive in, I just want to say that you will not harness the power of high testosterone levels if you neglect any single one of these habits. So you need to watch the whole video. If you think that you only need to work on 3 out of 5 of these, then you're only going to get 3/5 of the results that you want. You will get the best and the fastest results if you take the initiative and work on all 5 of these habits at the same time. So with that being said, make sure you stick around for the whole thing because all of these habits are crucial to your masculine health. Let's dive in. Habit number 1 is to eat more eggs. This is a habit that will fix tons of micronutrient deficiencies that you might have, and statistically most people have at least a couple micronutrient deficiencies. So eating more eggs is going to help fix this problem. Eggs are packed with every single vitamin except for vitamin C and tons of other micronutrients that are important for testosterone production like zinc, selenium, and choline. Furthermore, eggs are an absolute nutrient powerhouse. The amino acid profile of eggs is almost nearly perfect for human consumption. These characteristics of eggs, specifically the egg yolks, make them a powerhouse food for increasing testosterone and boosting male hormone output. So just make sure you're eating that yolk because that's where all of the nutrient power is. Bonus points if you can get your hands on some locally farmed eggs from chickens that aren't just trapped up in a chicken coop all day and pumped full of antibiotics and artificial hormones. And speaking of bonus, make sure you stick around until the end of the video because I'm going to be giving a bonus tip. But you can usually find these kind of eggs at farmers markets. And the advantage of local farmers markets is that you can interact with the farmers and ask them questions about how they raise their chickens. Chickens need sunlight to be healthy too, and healthy chickens are going to make nutritious eggs. One of my commenters made a great point that you want to make sure the eggs are coming from pasture-raised chickens. Brown cage-free organic eggs that you buy at the grocery store are good, but you can still see a color difference in the egg yolk compared to the eggs that come from pasture-raised chickens. So if you can, opt for the pasture-raised chicken eggs. Habit number 2 is to lift heavy weights. Engaging in weight training with heavy loads will significantly increase testosterone levels. Neuromuscular recruitment when moving heavy loads seems to provide some sort of feedback signal either to the gonads to produce more testosterone or to the body's androgen receptors to increase their activity. I'd say it's most likely a combination of both, so if you're not doing this, you definitely want to prioritize it. An important aspect of testosterone weight training that might seem counterintuitive is to not train until failure. That's right, you do not want to train until failure when you weight train if your goal is to boost testosterone naturally. The reason I say it might seem counterintuitive is that you probably hear all about how important training until failure is for maximum gains. What we're looking to do is increase testosterone levels, not necessarily maximize muscle gains. When you train until failure, you're stressing your body to the point where your cortisol levels are going to increase steadily, and cortisol is kind of like the anti-testosterone hormone. Now, that's not a perfect description of cortisol's roles because there are instances where you need cortisol, but for simplicity's sake, you can pretty much think of it as a hormone that reduces testosterone. Your focus should be on the volume and the intensity of each each set. Volume essentially means how many reps you do for a given set, and intensity is dictated by how much weight you lift. There's a natural relationship between these two, and I call this the testosterone training principle. You want to work in the sweet spot where you're getting enough volume with enough intensity. You have to push your body outside of its comfort zone in terms of how much weight you lift, but you also want your volume to be high enough so that you don't risk injuring yourself. The best generic recommendation that I can give is for you to shoot for 3 sets with a heavy enough weight that you can do 5 to 8 reps and then rest for 3 minutes between your sets. This structure will allow you to lift heavy, recover enough between sets, and still get a good amount of volume in. If you need more help with your workout routine, you can fill out the quick form in the pinned comment below to learn more about my coaching program. I can help you dialing your training, your eating, and your lifestyle habits so that you can increase your testosterone levels naturally. Habit number 3 is to get better sleep. I recommend sleeping naked. There are a ton of great reasons to do this. It keeps your body cool, it keeps your balls cool, and it doesn't restrict your waist throughout the night. All these things are going to help you sleep better and deeper. Stop using the snooze button in the morning. If that's something you do, then just stop this cold turkey. It essentially trains your body to get good at dozing off, but not entering into a restful state of sleep. When your alarm goes off in the morning, just get up and start your day. Put your alarm on the other side of the room that you sleep in so that you have to physically get up out of your bed in the morning to turn it off. A couple other things that you can do: keep the temperature of the room relatively cool. I'd say the sweet spot is anywhere between 62 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, this will keep your body cool, and that's going to help you sleep deeper and better. Sleep in as dark of a room as you can. Invest in some blackout curtains if there's light that's making its way into the room that you sleep in at night. And obviously, don't create a safety hazard for yourself, in case you have to get up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. You don't want to be tripping or stepping on stuff because you literally can't see a thing, but get the room as dark as you can. Follow these tips and you'll be sleeping like a king that you are in a matter of days. Your testosterone levels are going to go up, and you're going to have an insane amount of energy during the day from getting better nights of sleep. By the way, if you're enjoying this video or finding this information useful, I'd appreciate it if you gave the like button a smash real quick so that YouTube knows that I don't suck. Habit number 4 is to stop using plastic. Plastic products are everywhere in our modern society because manufacturers just had to make the switch to using plastics because it's so much cheaper and companies can make more money. Just what those big corporations need: more money. I mean, I'm all about capitalism, but come on, bro, these materials are destroying our health. The chemicals found in these products are known as endocrine disrupting chemicals, or EDCs. They are found in many household cleaning products, beauty products, and general everyday materials. They're also in herbicides, pesticides, insecticides, fungicides, and most food packaging as well. It's probably safe for me to just generalize they're everywhere. These chemicals have been found to imitate certain hormones, so it can throw off the balance of hormone production when they enter the body. Because they resemble certain hormones, they can block or amplify the hormone messages sent to and from the various biological systems because the body mistakes them for the actual hormone molecules. The most dangerous ones are the ones used in things that you're bound to be exposed to more often, so that's what I'm going to focus on. The worst one, hands down, is phthalates. Phthalates are estrogen-imitating plastic softeners that leach out of the plastics pretty easily. They enter your body by being ingested, inhaled, or absorbed through the skin. They've been linked to reductions in testosterone production and even sperm cell damage in men. They're found in plastic bags, plastic food packaging, plastic containers, plastic kitchen utensils, and manufactured hygiene products like soaps, shampoos, conditioners, deodorants, shaving creams, body sprays, and colognes. Unfortunately, that list is nowhere near complete. To combat these chemicals, ensure that you keep your house clean. Phthalates can escape from plastics and become mixed in with the dust in the air, which you go on to breathe. Always remove any food or drinks from plastic packaging before heating or eating it. Avoid plastic packaging if you can. Opt for glass or metal containers. Thoroughly rinse any meats, vegetables, or fish with water before cooking and eating it. Using tap water is better than doing nothing, but if you're overly concerned about potentially harmful chemicals in your tap water, then you can go the extra mile and use filtered water. Always use gloves gloves when handling plastics to limit the chemicals that the skin absorbs. And obviously that's only sometimes practical, but when it comes to cleaning the house, it should be okay. Another thing you can do is to search for phthalate-free grooming products. Many companies are eliminating these harmful chemicals from their products, so it's worth doing the research to go find them. Always read the ingredients of foods and hygiene products before you buy them. Even some products labeled natural still contain endocrine disrupting chemicals. Phthalate-free products could also contain alternative chemicals that may be better than phthalates, but they're still harmful, so always check the ingredients list. Who knows, maybe one day I'll change the world as a chemical engineer by convincing these manufacturers to stop using these horrible chemicals and everything. The last habit, number 5, is to go on daily walks. Walking is definitely one of the most underrated forms of cardio because there are tons of benefits associated with it. I'll get into what specifically to fully capitalize on those benefits here in a second, but I do want the record to show that I am not saying that all other forms of cardio are bad. I'm saying that walking is the one you should prioritize. I'd especially encourage you to start going on more walks outside during the day. You're going to get more vitamin D from natural sunlight, and vitamin D is an essential nutrient involved in testosterone production. You also can't beat the good old-fashioned vitamin D that comes from the sun, and going for more outside walks throughout the day is going to do wonders for your health. There are tons of other benefits just from walking outside. You'll burn additional calories, you'll sleep better at night because it'll set your circadian rhythm into place, which is going to help you sleep better, like I talked about earlier. And just moving around more throughout the day is going to improve your general blood flow, which is going to aid in efficient nutrient delivery throughout your body. So make this a priority. It's such a great tool that I made an entire video on how to boost your testosterone by walking. If you want to check that out, it'll be in the end screen once you finish this one, and it'll also be down in the description. Alright, just for you who stuck around to the end, my bonus tip is to take cold showers. I couldn't help but throw this one in here because I've been doing this as of late and it has been incredible. Here's the thing, man. Taking cold showers is not for the faint of heart. A cold shower sucks just as much one morning as it does the next, but getting into this habit is going to reinforce your ability to suck it up, be a man, and do hard things. Furthermore, testosterone production is much more efficient at low temperatures. That's why your balls hang in a sack outside of your body, so your balls can stay nice and cool, so that all the good things that happen in there can happen efficiently. If taking a cold shower first thing in the morning when you wake up doesn't do anything else for you, it'll at least make doing hard things much easier. This one habit will make adopting healthier habits easier, because when you start your day off doing something that sucks, doing other things that suck throughout the day won't seem as bad, because that's how you start each and every day. These 5 habits will ignite your testosterone levels, so make sure you adopt all of them simultaneously for the best and the fastest results. If you're interested in other things that you can do every single day, check out this video on 9 daily habits to boost testosterone naturally. If you need help getting your lifestyle habits in check so that you can have more energy, more confidence, more masculine drive, and even more success with women, I do offer coaching. I can help you replace all your bad habits with good ones that'll increase your testosterone naturally. And this should be your goal as a man, by the way. Optimizing your testosterone levels is going to truly unlock that raw masculine vitality that is embedded in your DNA as a man. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, click the link below in the pinned comment and fill out the quick form there. It only takes like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'll reach out to set up a quick Zoom call and we can chat about how I can help you out. So I hope to hear from you soon. But anyway, that's all for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And again, if you're new here and you've made it this far, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought about the video down in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys, and it helps me make the kind of content that you guys want to see when I hear from you directly, so don't be a stranger. If you made it to the end, I appreciate the support, and I hope you got a ton out of this video too. Good luck in all your efforts to boost testosterone naturally. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.